Nothing says welcome to Britain like a handshake from a prince. It's the regal charm offensive meant to guarantee ties between today's royals and tomorrow's Commonwealth.
Across all the different events, you'll be seeing a lot of the royal family.
Sure, right now it's hard to imagine the Commonwealth without the Queen. Since 1973 in Ottawa, she's barely missed any of these leaders' summits. This time, even the venue's named after her.
We all know the Queen has loved the Commonwealth her whole life. She committed herself to it at the age of 21, and she's never stopped.
It's a relationship rooted in history, and the 53-member flags flying in London are a reminder of that. Many have already done away with the British crown, and the wind of change keeps blowing. It won't be on the official agenda, but when leaders from all those countries meet, behind the scenes, they're expected to discuss the thorny issue of succession. Who will become the next head of the Commonwealth once the Queen dies? She favors her son, Charles, who already often represents the Queen, like on this recent trip to Australia. As the next monarch, he's the obvious pick for the next head of the Commonwealth, but the roles are separate, and some want to break with tradition.
Maybe it's a time to say, well, actually, the Commonwealth should decide who its own president is on a rotational basis.
Thank you very much.
As government leaders meet this week, there'll be no vote on the headship, only private talks leading to an eventual consensus on who will take on the ceremonial role.
If there is a consensus that the headship should be passed on and agreed privately, then once the monarch dies, it could then be in the accession proclamation.
In other words, the plans will likely remain under wraps until his mother is gone and he becomes king. Thomas Dagler, CBC News, London.